Hey Nintendo fans and collectors, this is Lithium017 bringing you another collecting tip this week. This one is just called shelving, or how to display with shelves, let's say. And you're going to eventually need somewhere to store all your stuff. For me, I like displaying it out there. I like showing people. I don't really like my collection hidden behind closed doors or in boxes or underneath your bed or anything like that. I have it to display it. I have it to show off. I enjoy it. I love looking at them. I love everything that I have. So where do I get my shelves? I get asked this question all the time. I get all of my shelves secondhand. I don't really buy any of my shelves firsthand. So there's 5 shelves there. There's a shelf there. There's this little shelf there. And there's 2 big ones over here. So in my room, I have 9. How did I get 9 shelves, and what did I pay for all of them? I'm just going to go through them and how I obtained them. So the first shelf that I got that's still in this room, because I've had others and I've got rid of them, was this white one. I use a website called Kijiji, and that's just local classified ads. I'm in Canada, so it's quite commonly used in Canada, but you can also just look in newspapers for garage sales. That would be the best bet. Garage sales are amazing. I would just simply call ahead of time if you get your email and ask, do you have any shelves? How much are they? To get an idea, or for photos. This one I paid $25 for, if I'm not mistaken, maybe 30 bucks at most. And it's solid. I could use this for the rest of my life, not just for gaming, but for anything. I bought it off an elderly gentleman who was looking to move. I was fortunate, and that's not very much money considering how solid this is built, and even the little storage areas for stuff that I don't want to show underneath. And I use those for accessories I don't think look great. The next shelf that I got is actually this one here, and this one has a working light in it. This one I actually found on the side of the street that's behind me. And the reason why it was out there was because once every 3 weeks in the summer or so, we're allowed getting rid of any furniture. Just put it to your corner of the curb or on the curb, and then trucks go by and pick everything up. So this was on the corner of the curb. I saw it. I, on my own, somehow got it up into the van without braiding it. It's big. I do have a big van, so if you're young, you might need some help from your parents or something. And it was free, and it works. I got very lucky with this one. These 2 shelves are gray, and they're not quite a matching set, but they're about the same size, but the shelves themselves are different. And almost all of these shelves are 6 feet high. These 2 are 6 feet high. And these 2 I paid $20 each for. They're industrial grade. They're for offices. They're big and they're heavy. They're really difficult for me to move. I tried on my own, and I need to get someone to help me put them down here. So those I found on Kijiji as well. Very solid. And then there's the set of 5, which again was, guess what, Kijiji. It was out of town, but I had the van, and it was on my way going to university. So I saw pictures, and I was interested, and I bought them. I bought all 5 for 50 bucks, if I'm not mistaken. And normally you can spend 50 bucks on one shelf alone at IKEA or at any sort of big store. I'm not a fan of buying them firsthand. It's a shelf. What's the difference? I also suggest make your own, especially for games, because games don't fit all that well on a shelf. The games here just don't look all that great. So many people just resort to making their own shelf, but if I were to do that, it would have taken me a lot of time and a lot of money. I have the know-how, but it's just not worth it because I can find these pretty cheap when I'm patient. So if you know where to look and you're patient and just message people and ask, I guarantee it, you'll be able to find a shelf for like 20 bucks or 30 bucks, and it will be a good enough one to display all of your games. Good luck, everyone, and maybe comment on any of the deals you found on shelves in your own collection. Have a great day. Talk to you later.